Good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Huge down day yesterday. We did very, very nice. Look, the logic is simple. The thing we talk to you about all the time is logic. And as long as the logic is sound and simple, then we see. Microsoft announced Copilot, but they didn't announce the right Copilot. That's why it didn't go up, guys. Okay? They announced the free Copilot, but the Copilot for corporations, not for another month. Now, nobody believes anybody, right? So are they going to be delayed? Is it really going to come out? Did they get 10% penetration? Did they get 50% penetration into all their corporate accounts? Don't know. But here's what I know. For an absolute fact, this is what I know. If wages are going up and companies are slowly having a little bit less money and they're doing cost cutting, okay? And Microsoft, let's say you were paying $10 a month or $120 for Excel, the Office. Microsoft is going to go to you and say, we want another $30 a month for that. So they're going to take your rate from 110 to 480. Now, even for corporations. Now, corporations, they bundle with Windows and everything else. But that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. They have to discount it a certain amount. Now, are they doing that or are they not doing that? From what I'm hearing, they're not doing any discounts as of now. Now, doesn't mean that when it comes to roll out, it happens. So this one girl who's on Twitter, she's actually pretty decent, she says the take rate is going to be 19%. So one of every 5 people in corporations will do it. So if you have 10,000 seats, you're going to only pay them for 2,000. So if you have 10,000 people and only 2,000 pay you the other $30, why wouldn't you cut it in half and get 50%? That means you're still making 10%, because 20% is 40. But if you go from 2,000 to 50% of it, you're still making money. Or you give everybody a deal and you knock it down to $15 or $10. Now, here's the thing. These companies are being ridiculously greedy, okay? And it's not going to work. Now, it may work over time, but it's not going to work, okay? So just understand that. So that's a big issue. Now, the way I'm looking at this, the government shutdown is next Saturday. Next Saturday night. So does the government shut down? And people are saying, if the government shuts down, it's not going to be for a week or two. It's going to be for a month or two. That means the economy completely collapses. That's why people are saying he's going to have to cut rates. Okay? Now, we don't know. Don't know what's going to happen. Well, interesting, right? So that's what you got to know. Today, SPX is up. It's a nice pop, up 17. I would think ES can get back to 4,400, which is about another 11 points. That would take SPX up another 11. At that point, I'll look at some puts waiting. Okay? Because here's the thing. If you're not buying Lilly, now I spent 2 hours while I'm lying in bed researching Lilly. And I only found one thing. On Ozempic, which is not Lilly's, Ozempic is Novo Nordisk, I believe. Ozempic, there's like 100 people, something like 90 people, now who knows how many millions of users, are saying that they have they're having some mental issues if they take Ozempic. Interesting. Don't know what's real. But that's the only thing I see. So could that be taking down Mounjaro? Lilly's Mounjaro. Maybe. Who knows? Don't know. But very interesting. Now remember, both Ozempic and Lilly's Mounjaro are not approved. They're not approved for weight loss. People are using them for weight loss, but they're not approved. Okay? So if that approval would have come any day, any month, then the thing's up 50 to 80 points. Okay? Right now it's just off-label stuff. Okay? So that's what's going on there. That's what's going on there. But if we have a strike, not a strike, if the government shuts down, that's not good. That means this collapse that people are looking for becomes very interesting. Okay, NDX, we sold those nicely. Once again, if you held those, you got $36 for from 12. We sold them at 16 because we're at the doctor's office. So I just had to sell them because as soon as they call me in, everything is just, you got to hold everything. So interesting. NVIDIA was under 409 last night. And here's the thing. If NVIDIA doesn't get through 421, it's going to test back lower again. Okay? Very straightforward. Okay? If it gets through 421, it'll do better. Next Wednesday is a big day. Okay? Micron has earnings. And everything I'm hearing is they're selling a ton of memory. That makes LRCX a big play for next Thursday because their earnings will be after close. But here's the problem. The problem is you have the shutdown on Friday. Now this week, all week, we've gone in and out fast. Started the week very nicely with LRCX. NVIDIA got in, got out, and playing and buying less. And then we see. Okay? So how low does it go if the government shuts down? And how long is it shut down? Don't know. But from what I'm hearing is people are saying there are so many disagreements out there you can't understand this. Everything from let's keep sending Ukraine billions and billions and not do anything for people here. That at some point becomes an issue. Okay? It just becomes an issue. Doesn't matter what side of the issue you're on, it just becomes an issue. Okay? The Google Avago news was fake. Okay? But the chips were down anyway because everything was down yesterday. So that's still there. Now, we love the 900s at $1. Nothing came to $1. It didn't give us an opportunity to buy them at $1. But today, you watch the first 5-point drop in the SPX. If it drops 5 and then 6 without a pop, it's going to go negative. Okay? Didn't say it's going to drop 5. Okay? So just wait. See if it happens. But right now, it looks like it wants to go test 4,400. I don't see a rates. TNX not coming up on my screen anywhere. There's no pre-market, nothing happening. Oh, there's a 14 cents. Okay. So that means rates are a little bit lower. If that goes positive and oil is up, then we go back negative. Then we see. But the story now becomes the government shutdown. Okay? So that's the next real big thing next week. Okay? So that's what we know. Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 9:22. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Have to chill, make your money early in the week, play with profits. That's it. In, out. Okay? Things that can move today, if you get the writer's strike is over, Netflix will pop. But it's shortable on any pop. Because the CEO told you, we're not making any more money. That's it. We're not making any more money. That's what he told you. So why would it hold? Just like yesterday, pop 6, then right back down. Okay? Lilly, if any news comes out, it can pop. This thing came from 603. 603. This way down. Way down, 602. It came from way down. Okay? That can pop. And chips are up nicely, but just watch NVIDIA. NVIDIA goes negative, the market goes negative. Not rocket science. Okay? Then we see. Okay? That's what we know. SPX up, what, 18, 16, starting to head back lower. It was up 20. So let's say it's up 15, add 15 to it. You're at 43.45. You got 43.31, right? Came right to my 43.31. 43.09. 42.79 becomes a big number. Upside needs 4,400. Pretty simple. Needs 4,400. Okay? Then we see. Avago. 832, 852. If Avago goes lower, now the CEO says the deal with VMware will be approved. He doesn't know. And will be closed by October 31st. So you want to buy November expiration, 850s. Now there's $19. Now let's say it drops 30 or 40 bucks. Then we get an opportunity to buy them at 1 or 2. And then we take that opportunity. But not yet. Just something to keep in mind. NVIDIA, very straightforward, 409, 403. Lam Research, 623. I like the 630s for next week, but not yet. Not yet. Into Micron. And then we see what happens to Micron. But doesn't mean it doesn't get to 592 if it collapses. KLAC. This thing was 420. It's down 70 points. 456 up, 441 down. AMAT, 141 up, 131 down. Goldman Sachs, 341 up, 329 down. PANW, 236 up, 219 down. BKNG hits 3,200 last week, all the way down almost to 3,000. Why? Because if the government has a shutdown, those people don't get paid. If they don't get paid, right, they get back pay. If they don't get paid, people aren't going to be spending money. They're going to get nervous. Okay? Lilly, 556, 562. Meta, 291, big number if it breaks. Okay? Snowman, 149, 131. MDB. MDB is at 460, and then the CEO comes on TV and says, we're not going to tell you our breakdown. And it's down 100 points. Nice. Nice. I mean, just really, really dumb CEOs. Okay? Netflix, 381. SMCI. Nice little pop here, but if NVIDIA goes negative, it's going to go negative. Okay? 231. Enphase. Some employees are buying the stock. It's getting better. 131, 139. Google, 136. NOW hit 600 4 times and goes down 50. Just have to remember what's happening with these stocks. Microsoft, 326, under 360. Tesla, 261 up now. Once again, a beast again. It may get to it and drop 10. These numbers are very precise. And that's what we know, that's what we know, that's what we know. Okay? SPX is up. I don't know if it stays up. Okay? So just watch NVIDIA. And the news flow is bad. Now, what's his name? Ackman came on and wrote a big tweet saying the interest rates are going way, way, way higher. And the market's going to be in trouble. So just understand that. So where's the bottom next week if we go on strike on Friday? 4,300? 4,200? 4,100? So there's a date I remember, and I know because I was in Destin last year, dates. It was June. It was June 6th. And June 6th, we started to crater hard under 4,100. You're still up 234 points from there, right? You're up 230 points. So chill and wait and relax. If we go negative, we go way negative. And watch NVIDIA. That's what we know. That's what we know. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.